Hello all. I think today's vlog is going to really highlight why I'm doing this more kind of informal structure for a little while. And it's all about kind of making ends meet and earning a crust, because we've all got to do it, haven't we? Well, over the last 4 years or so, I've been developing a computer system in my main day job, and it's finally ready to go live. And that means we've gotten really busy as that kind of big push towards the end. And I'm working a lot of overtime as well. So since the last 3 days, I've done 20 hours of overtime in 3 days. It looks like I'm going to have to do another full day today. I think I did 12 hours yesterday on the Saturday. Probably going to have to do at least a full day, at least 7.5 hours today on the Sunday. And usually, the weekends for me are pretty sacred. That's the whole point I go to work, in order to enjoy the weekend. But double time just before Christmas, I can't really say no to that. I said this was going to be informal, I've just got to pick up a poo. Sorry about that, I bet Casey Neistat doesn't have that problem, does he? So yeah, so you might think from that, doing all this overtime at the weekend, that I'm kind of money orientated, and I'm really not. Money to me is a means to an end. I don't kind of value my worth by my bank account, but what I do value is the kind of financial freedom and free from kind of worry about having to pay bills or worrying about putting food on the table. As long as there's food on the table, all bills are paid on time, I've got a bit in the account to cover a rainy day, I'm quite happy. That's kind of what I'm all about. But life is really expensive at the moment, isn't it? So there's lots of costs constantly. And my day job is pretty well paying. I'm a senior consultant at a software company. But for the best part of 20 years, I've always had a second job or a side hustle. And the reason I do that is, I think if you can pay all of your bills with your main job, then anything extra you get in a side hustle goes a long way, because it's all disposable and you can kind of really enjoy it. And that's what I want to do with the kind of extra money that I earn. It's all about enjoying it. Now, my main side hustle at the moment is I do something called data annotation, and that's where I'm training and testing AI models to try and get them to give you a better response, so they're more useful. And it's a really great one to do, because you can log on from home, and then it's a bit like being a taxi. You can just log on and do the hours that you want to. So there's no one telling me I've got to do a certain amount of hours, there's no one telling me anything really. You just get on, you do it. If I'm busy, like I am today, I don't have to do anything. And if I'm not busy, rather than get on Facebook and doom scroll, I'll just get on and do an hour of annotation. And then at the end of the month, actually at the end of the week, you get paid weekly. You've got a bit of money in your bank account, which is quite nice. And it's not an insignificant amount either. I mean, all the equipment I have invested in the channel, I spent about 4.5 grand last year on new camera, lenses, all this kind of stuff. It's all been paid for through this data annotation. And you could use the rules on sideways investment, so you don't have to pay tax on that. So that means the money goes a lot further as well. And it's legitimate, it is allowed, because I'm investing in the main channel. I am trying to grow that, and it's allowed me to get all the equipment I need to do that. Hopefully this year, I keep saying this, but hopefully this year I'm going to be doing a bit more, more trips, because most equipment I need has been purchased now, apart from the drone. Money's in the account ready to go. But I am planning to do more trips. Last year I got caught with Bolt being sick, because he had to have the operation on his leg. And also I got COVID towards the end of the year as well, and that scuppered my summer. But no, this year it's going to happen. I really hope it does, because I'm itching to get out there again. But let me know, I mean, are you willing to do any extra to earn a bit of extra cash? Because talking to my friends, I think I'm the only person I know who actually has a side hustle. I don't know anybody else who does, but it's something I've done for absolutely decades. So do you guys just kind of cut your cloth depending on what your budget is, or are you willing to go out and earn a bit more? Leave a comment, tell me what you think, I'm just curious. Until next time.